I remember it like it was yesterday. I was in the fourth grade in my class doing some work when the principal came on the loudspeaker and announced that my friend Carl had passed away last night from a brain tumor that was in his head. At first, when I heard this, all I could do was think about the final time I saw him. He was showing me his little Yu-Gi-Oh card. I was in the lunchroom eating my lunch. Carl was walking over and he seemed like he was in a good mood. He came over to my table, walked around and showed me and a couple of people a card that everybody wanted called the Blue Eyes White Dragon. He said, finally after 6 months I got the Blue Eyes White Dragon. We all congratulated him on getting the card. I considered Carl to be a true friend because he was always there for me when I would get into trouble in school. A couple days later, my cousins and I went to his wake. As I walked up the aisle to see him, I denied that it was really him. I had no emotions, I guess because it was my first time experiencing a loss of a friend. It was then that I realized my friend was gone and I would never see him again. I looked around the church and all I could see were people crying, but I remained strong and showed no emotion. After the wake was over, I headed home. I wouldn't see him running around like the track star he had intended to be, as always running around the playground, or talking about our favorite TV shows anymore. My cousin told me that when he was at the wake, he touched Carl's head and it felt cold. As he told me that, I said in my head, that really doesn't seem normal. Every time I saw a Yu-Gi-Oh card, I would think about our last encounter together as friends. I cried a lot that day. My mother told me it's going to be okay. It made me start to understand the trials and tribulations of life a little bit more. I used to go about life as just having fun, but losing my friend made me realize life was more about cherishing the moments you have on this earth with your loved ones rather than wasting your time building up so much hate. Be open-minded and go try certain things that are new to you. Also, keep yourself surrounded by good friends.